Hi everyone, welcome back to Code with Joy. In today's video, we're going to understand what RAM really is, how it works, and why it affects your device's speed. Let's start from the basics. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. It is a temporary working memory used by your computer to store data that is currently being used. Whenever you open an app, play a game, or browse the internet, your system loads that data into RAM so it can access it quickly. Unlike storage, RAM does not store data permanently. The moment you turn off your device, everything inside RAM is cleared. Now many students confuse RAM with storage, but they are completely different. Storage is permanent memory. It stores your apps, photos, files, videos, and documents even when the system is turned off. RAM, on the other hand, is temporary memory. It only holds running apps and active processes. Think of it like this. Storage is a warehouse. RAM is your working desk. You don't work directly inside the warehouse. You take the files you need and place them on your desk so you can work faster. That desk is RAM. Now let's understand how RAM affects speed. When you open apps like Instagram, YouTube, Chrome, or games, each of them consumes a portion of RAM. The more apps you open, the more RAM gets used. If RAM usage becomes very high, your system starts slowing down. You may notice lag, delayed responses, or apps freezing. This happens because your system doesn't have enough free working memory to manage all tasks smoothly. Now, what happens when RAM is completely full? Apps may start closing automatically. Background processes get stopped. Your device may heat up, and overall performance drops. This is why low RAM results in poor multitasking. For example, if you open 2 apps, your device runs smoothly. But if you open 10 heavy apps at once, you will start noticing lag. Why? Because RAM has limits. Once that limit is reached, your system struggles to manage additional tasks efficiently. So the amount of RAM directly affects how well your device handles multitasking. More RAM means smoother performance when running multiple apps. Less RAM means more lag and slower response times. Let's quickly summarize. RAM is temporary working memory. It stores currently running apps and active data. More RAM improves multitasking. Less RAM causes lag. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Code with Joy and keep building strong tech fundamentals.